What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is the Humble Actor, and today we got a new Marvel Legends figure over here. This is the Miles Morales Spider-Man, and of course in today's video what we are going to do is of course check out the figure, go through the articulation, accessories, and do some comparisons at the end of the video. So yes, without further ado, let's just get right into this. So now we have the Miles Morales figure right off the box over here, and just want to give you a quick look on this. I do like this retro cut style, just give you a modern design. And for description, it does say that Miles Morales, bitten by a radioactive spider, Miles Morales discovers allies and enemies across the multiverse as Spider-Man. Of course, this is a new look to him in the more recent comics, but I think he changed back to a different suit, but I'm just not very familiar with this character, and he does look pretty decent, I would say. And in terms of accessories, there isn't a lot, especially when it comes to this whole wave. We have the whip hands on him, and we also have the closed-fisted hands right off the box. So now what we are going to do is of course check out this figure and have a closer look on him. And what I can say is that he looks alright, pretty decent, and if you guys want to collect all the Miles Morales figures, I think this is pretty decent to keep. He does have the more distinct style. I'm not exactly sure whether he appeared in the PS4 game with this suit, but he looks alright. So you do have that kind of face mask that's on him, which is pretty weird because he's already wearing a mask on him. Again, I'm not very sure, so let me know in the comments down below why he had this kind of style. For me, to be honest, he just looks like he's wearing a turtleneck that is pulled up rather than this image over here, which does look like a separate piece. I think that one would have looked a little bit better, so they could have changed the paint color on the mouthpiece here. And he looks pretty alright, not much of sculpting, just all plain color. On his chest here with the new design, it is sculpted in, does have a nice clean red color finish to him. And we can see that he has bleeding all around his upper on his arms, not much on his armpit over here. And yeah, there's really nothing much. You have the pieces here, the strings on him, on his lower part of his jacket, on the back here as well. Nice kind of logo to him. And going on to his legs, so I do like the paint job on his legs here. You do get some sculpting on his upper thigh. You get some pinless jointed knees here, which is pretty cool. And if you look at his feet, he does have some nice cooking kind of sneakers on him. I think this is pretty accurate to his comic version, so not too bad here. I did wish that they could have maybe changed the color or put in a little bit of some paint work in him here to give him a more distinct design. But all in all, as we can see here, it is a very plain looking figure. And right now we are going on to articulation. So inside of him here, it looks like he's using a dumbbell joint. So head movement can only go up this much here, which is very, very disappointing. Let me try to take this off. And yes, as we can see, it does use a dumbbell joint, and it's tiny. It's like, that's really so limited in terms of movement for his head. Again, very, very annoying. You can only tilt up this much, which is so sad. You can tilt downwards a little bit better here. You do get some nice swivel on him if you guys are into that. You have some nice rotation. Going on to the arms, you have some nice kind of rotation on his arms. You get some nice T-pose here as well. You have a single jointed elbows, and it is pinless if you guys care about that. Not the best, I would say. I mean, you want some flexibility with your mouse figure. You can only bend forward this much here, 90 degrees. I did wish that they could have at least given us something like from the Havoc figure or something new to him to give him that extra movement. And if you talk about the wrist here, nice wrist rotation and some hinge up and down here as well. Some torso movement here, some crunch forward, not a lot I would say, and backwards here, not a lot again. You do get some nice waist rotation, I would assume. Or is it upper torso? I can't really see inside of him. In terms of the legs, you can spread out quite a fair bit over here, and you can kick forward pretty Nah, it's not decent at all. It's less than 90 degrees for a Miles Morales figure. And of course, you have some eyes, upper thigh swivel. You get your pinless jointed knees here, which does kick back a fair bit amount. And in terms of the feet here, you do have some nice calf rotation, some ankle rotation here. And you have some nice decent movement on his legs. But it does look like it's gonna pop out pretty soon, so you gotta warm up your figures a little bit. But you can of course go up side by side and upwards and downwards as well. And checking out this figure, he does stand in at about the 6-inch mark. And here he is next to some other Miles Morales figure. We have the one from the Space Phantom, very good figure to have. And this one's the new one. We have the Gamerverse as well, which uses the same exact body mold as the one from the No Way Home. And we also have the Into the Spider-Verse Miles Morales, one of my favorite figures to have. And here we have him next to some other characters that we have reviewed so far on this channel. And so far it looks pretty decent. Okay, so that is it with the Miles Morales figure, and for a rating, I am just gonna give this a good 5.5 out of 10. I mean, it does give you a new modern look to him, but again, there is a lack of accessories, there is a lack of articulation, and I'm just not very fond of this whole design. And yeah, it looks pretty alright. I mean, they could have just easily given us the Miles head sculpt here, which they haven't. So yes, I think a decent 5.5 is alright for this figure. Of course, these are just my ratings. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about this figure. Of course, if you guys want to see more of these videos, do click the like and subscribe button down below for more videos like this in the future. Follow me on my Instagram at the Humble Lecter, and I'll see you guys in the next one.